for school, but because I just have my eyes dilated, so I apologize for my appearance, but it is bright in here, and so I'm just going to wear them because it's so much more comfortable. But we have an absolutely delightful experience for you today. It was so fun dealing with a lot of you who have specifically said that you wanted to learn certain things in the month of October. And I even reached out to Mike Mallory and said, you know, in this region, what do you think that we're missing? And he said, rank advancing. Rank advancing is really down in our region. So, you know, last week we heard from Leanna, and she had a system to rank advance people. And, you know, she definitely took it to the place where, you know, we talk about being a manager. And I think that that's really great because it's not overwhelming for a lot of people. But there's another tool that people are currently using to get folks rank advancing from consultant to consultant and then on to manager. And we're trying it, this collaboration that I'm in with our dear sweet Davina Messics, who's going to talk to us a lot more today about the development of these team health challenges. And of course, we can use the term health challenges, but we're being very deliberate this time in the fact that our goal is to do this 11-day run and then have a very, very short break, and then do another 11-day run where the people that just had results bring 2 people with them, and so on. So Davina's going to go into it a little bit further. A lot of this comes from a top 300 call that we were on where they had Chelsea Miller present about her success with this. And Chelsea Miller is Susan Miller's daughter. So she, I think it runs in her family or something, that they're all awesome. But we took what we could from Chelsea Miller's presentation that she did on that call, and we tried to tweak it just a little bit to make it a little bit more maybe our demographic. Chelsea Miller talks about a shred. We're talking about an intro to intermittent fasting, which is compressed eating. So we're currently in it. We're in day 2, by the way. So I think that the best thing for you guys is to realize that we're doing this in one collaboration, and I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. It's a ton of work. There's 6 leaders that are leading this. So, you know, I always tell people, if you don't have what you need at this very moment, reach out and start it yourself. So there's I don't know how many of us on this call, 17. And if it's something that you like, I highly encourage you to reach out and grab each other and link arms and try something like this. So Davina has asked to introduce herself, which scares me a wee bit. If you know her, we can only imagine what she's going to say. But I reached out to her last week and I said, they want to know about challenges. And she's really the queen as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we just ended a crazy one with 425 people. This one is a little bit more on a small scale, and it runs a lot shorter amount of time. But we learned a lot from that previous one. And Davina was very, very instrumental in directing us and making like our user guides and some of the things that she'll be showing you guys that I think have been very, very crucial. So Davina, I'm going to turn over this time to you and just interject like you asked me to when something comes to my mind that maybe we're forgetting to mention, some pretty important things. So take it away, Davina Messics. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right, you're welcome, Lady Gaga and Stephanie and everyone else. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I feel so underdressed for the Oscars today. My golly, I'm in a hoodie, but it's all good. It's freaking freezing here. So I'm Davina Messics. I've been a shake drinker for 5.5 years, but I've only been building the business since the fall of September 15th, 2017. Ooh, Annie. You are echoing, girlfriend, and your picture is stunning. I love your red lips. Awesome. Okay, muted. Cool. And wow, her makeup is on point. Oh, you are welcome, De nada. All right. So that's my bio. I can't stand people who have these long ass bios. We're all like, who cares, right? Let's just get to this reset. Oh, and I live in Pennsylvania. So that's really all you need to do. I've been drinking shakes with all of y'all for 5 years and sharing since September of 2017. And here we are at the end of 2020. So let's get going, right? Don't you all put in the chat. Do you agree those long bios like I earned this trip and I'm this many stars? I don't even know what the stars mean yet. So you put in the chat, you want to just get right to learning? Who wants to get right to learning about these resets? Yeah, Stephanie doesn't like long bios. Exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm not sending you anything. I'll introduce myself. Deb's like, I agree. So I am high energy, massively passionate, massively enthusiastic, because I drink 2 e-shots and be a day. So hello, we all have the products to be this enthusiastic and this energetic. Okay, everyone's like, wow, how do you do it? I have the same products you do, people, and they work. I'm proof of it. So let's talk about the 11-day resets. I'm going to give you the reason why. Sybil gave you a brief overview why. I taught elementary school, so I'm going to go into a little bit more detail if that's okay with you. But before, love you too. Stephanie, before I do, could you all please put in the chat one positive word that you are feeling right now, despite how your day has been so far, 1 or 2 positive words with how you are feeling right now. Grateful, eager, inspired, blessed, grateful, energized. Yeah, the future's so bright. Peace, open, thankful. Oh, Tara, thank you for being open. Happy, excited, ready, peaceful, wonderful. Please stay engaged in the chat. I can multitask. I can watch the chat and talk to you at the same time. The only thing I see on my screen though is Andy Medina with the fabulous makeup. How do I see all of you Brady Bunch style? I mean, I'm not new to Zoom, but oh, gallery view, there you are. Okay, hi. Oh, hi. It's nice to see everybody. It was just Annie, this big, Annie, your just gorgeous face was this big on my screen. That's all I could see. So I got it now. And he's laughing. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat and interrupt me, because if you're anything like me, no matter how many adaptogens we consume, by the end of this Zoom, you're not going to remember what question you had in the beginning. So put it in the chat right away so you don't forget to ask. I am completely interruptible. I don't breathe when I train. So you have to interrupt me to ask a question, okay? You really do. So here's why we do an 11-day reset. And I'm going to talk about what products you can use if you want, how to make these 11 days fun, impactful, so people actually see results. Because if they don't see results, what I'm about to show you will not work. Let me say that again. If these people do not see results, what I'm about to show you will not work. So you have to, for 11 days, you really have to handhold, mentor, support, and be a cheerleader to these customers participating. Now, some are doing it just with new customers. I was like, screw that. I want to get some of my current customers back on the Isogenics bandwagon. Blow off the dust of your shake canisters, and let's get back in the game. Andy, is that you? Where have you been, chica? I know your name is not Trevor. You trying to fool us? Where have you been? It's freaking nice to see you. Anyhow, oh, I know what you're dry. Oh, okay. No, it came back to me. I know why. So anyhow, sorry, I got excited to see her. I haven't seen her like forever. I don't know what I was saying. Somebody put in the chat. What was I saying?
Dust off the shake canisters.
Dust off the shake canisters. Thank you, Sabrina. And get some of your current customers who forgot what it felt like to feel amazing using the system. So I invited some of them I invited all of them on my team page, and then I personally reached out to some of them to get them on board because I want them to see results as well in 11 days. So we decided to do it since intermittent fasting and compressed eating is like super uber trendy right now, and Isogenics has been doing it for what, 18 years now? We decided to do a form of intermittent fasting, which is compressed eating. People pick any 8 hours a day to eat. No, I love this because I was like, 8 hours? I can stuff my face every hour. This is fun. Any 8 hours of the day to eat, and then the other 16 hours of the day you fast. But you're sleeping for some of those, so boom, we can burn belly fat while we sleep. Yes, please. And when you wake up in the morning, let's say you want to eat from 12 to 8, you got to pick your own 8-hour window because some of y'all sleep in, some of you I see you're on your Peloton at 5 in the morning. I'm like, whatever. So you have to pick your own 8 hours to eat. So let's say you do 12 to 8. When you wake up in the morning, you can have 2 or 3 cleanse day credits. I know, because you got to keep brain function high and digestion low. So remember, Ionic Supreme is how many credits? Put in the chat. How many credits is Ionic Supreme? Put in the chat. How many credits is Ionics? I think the 0 is broken on all of your keyboards because no one is typing 0. 0 credits. Very good. There you go. Ionic Supreme is 0 cleanse day credits. BIA is what Tammy Mold does, and that's what I do during compressed eating. A BIA, I do an E-shot for 2 credits and a BIA for 1 because the bubbles in the BIA fill me up. All right? So in the morning when I first wake up, the first thing I do is an E-shot. I'm not even out of bed. I have an amazing 13-year-old son who brings me an E-shot, bless his heart. And it's very hard. I don't have the strength of my thumb at 6:30 in the morning to open that stupid thing, that seal they put on the E-shots now. So he does it for me. He stabs it with a knife, and I just pray to God that he doesn't stab himself while doing it, but mommy can't open that up. And I have that first thing in the morning. And then once I finally get out of bed, I do, I make a hot tea with Ionic Supreme and a green tea bag. And then I'll have a BIA whenever I want to jump face first into the refrigerator, then I know I have a BIA. And then I do my first shake at 12 o'clock, and I do my last shake between 7 and 8, and then I chew food, a plated meal in between.
Okay,
and I
hold on a second. I'm gonna interrupt.
So yes, Heidi.
Hey, first of all, I love your energy. You're awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I have to follow. I said to Sybil, I'm like, I have to follow Leanna. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so hard. Go ahead, Heidi.
So when you're consuming the Ionics or the BIA, that's part of your fast. That's
totally
that
just like you would on a normal Isogenics cleanse day. And
okay.
Stephanie, no, the Ionics doesn't break the fast. Isn't that the coolest thing in the whole wide world? Ionics does not break the fast. That's from Dr. Plant himself. What I'm sharing with you is not a Davina thing. Tammy Mold got Dr. Plant on a little personalized 4-minute video and talked to us about compressed eating. And he said, during your 16-hour fast, when you first wake up, you can have 2 or 3 cleanse day credits. Ionic Supreme Cleanse for Life is 0 points. That's from Dr. Harvard himself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so what I'm sharing with you is backed by science, not backed by Davina Messics.
Okay. Well, you said brain function up. Brain function goes up.
Keep brain function up and digestion low. Keep brain function high and any buzzwords or phrases or sentences that I say, feel free to put in the chat because sometimes I say thing one time and I'm like, oh, that was good. Where'd that come from? And I don't remember what I said. So it keeps brain function high, digestion low. Like you have to be able to function as a mom, you know, or as a whatever when you're home. Okay. Nope, it doesn't kick in your digestion, Heather. Does anyone else get crazy hungry from BIA? No, the bubbles filled me up. And Dr. Plant explained why the BIA is good, but I don't geek out over science like he does, so I forget what he said. Something like the bubbles expand, and it also has, I don't know if it's an adaptogen or a mineral or a vitamin or antioxidant. It has something in the BIA that curbs our appetite.
There is the adaptogen.
Yeah, the adaptogen. So whatever's in there, it helps curb your appetite. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some days where there's nothing that curbs my appetite. Okay, so let me tell you why you want to do 3 11-day resets back to back to back. Here's why. Let's say you enroll let's just say you enroll one person, new customer for the 11-day reset, and then you have one current customer who's like, yeah, I'll do this 11-day reset with you. Cool. So you have two people doing the 11-day reset. One new customer, one current customer. And let's say this current customer, like I would go after a current customer who's never shared before, but you know they need money. I mean, that's kind of everybody, but you know what I mean. Someone who you think is going to be open to sharing if they get results. So you have two people in the customer reset. Now you can have 1 million people, but I don't have a dry erase board big enough in front of me right now. So you have two people in the reset. Do you follow me so far? Put in the chat. Do you follow me so far? I'm going to keep you engaged. Okay, good, good, good. So he's like, yes, 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 yes. Andy Trevor's like, yes. Heather's like, yes. Okay, good. So you have two people in the reset. You are going to coach the heck out of them during these 11 days. Maybe you want to, if they live close by, you know, give them like a BIA or two. Use your IsaBody coupon if you still have it. I love when people are like, oh, I'm going to use my IsaBody coupon. I'm like, as soon as that thing is loaded, as soon as it's there, I'm like buying e-shots. But anyhow, maybe you want to give them, you know, some ionics. Oh, so there you go, Sabrina. Just some products maybe to help them that maybe they didn't buy to see results. If you want, with a little thank you note saying, you know, Sabrina, thank you so much for joining us in this 11-day reset. I can't wait to see your results. I know you're going to do it. And you want to encourage them to keep a journal, either notes app in their phone, an actual journal, back of a napkin, I don't care what it is. Just write down how they're feeling before the reset, all. And you have to give them some help with this because people forget how crappy they feel. Low energy, but you have to ask questions like, when do you low energy? Do you want to take a nap between 2 and 4 every day? Do you have no energy all day? Is there a certain time of day where you're like, you could totally fall asleep at your desk? How do you sleep at night? Do you fall asleep very quickly? Do you have a hard time turning your mind off? Do you wake up to pee and then you can't go back to sleep? How many hours are you getting? You really want to be a detective with their health to create their before list of how they are feeling. Do you have any aches and pains? When you get out of bed, in the morning, do you get out of bed and you're sometimes like, wow, my ankle just gave out. That was fun, okay? How are they inflamed at all? And then, of course, you know, they have to weigh themselves, inches, you know, all that fun stuff. Don't you guys love the welcome back to Isogenics sends people? Welcome to Isogenics. Here's a tape measure. I love that. Ooh, measure yourself. All right. And I say to them this phrase. Somebody might put this, I need a secretary to put some of this stuff in the chat, please. When you're going through these 11 days, I really want you to pay attention to the subtle but significant changes with your health. The subtle but significant improvements or significant changes with your health. Because guys, this is only 11 days and we're not doing a full cleanse day at all. We're doing the compressed eating, the 8-11. So pay attention to this subtle, because sometimes they think they're going to feel lit like a Christmas tree by day 1. That doesn't always happen with people. Sometimes you don't want to set them up for unrealistic expectations because they're comparing what their before and after is going to look like after 11 days, after some of these people have been doing this for 2 years. Okay? Women are so good at comparing themselves to other people. It's never comparing in a good way, right? All right, so you have 2 people. Let's call them Jen and Heather. You coach, you mentor, you cheer them on. I did a training on here on how to support your customers their first month, first 14 days. You have all those support messages. If not, ask your leader and they'll give you access to all those support messages. You want to coach the heck, voice clip, video, like really dive in with them for 11 days. So you're working with Jen and Heather. After 11 days, how you feeling? You're going to help them make a list of all their non-scale victories. Shut up, girlfriend. You don't have as much pain as your right elbow? You're wearing a pair of jeans you haven't worn since before the quarantine? No way. My gosh, I'm so proud of you. What? You're not craving sour cream and onion chips every night? That's huge. Really? You kicked your soda habit in 11 days? Holla. People can't do that after going to a therapist for 2 months. Look at you, 11-day rock star. Okay? And don't forget, make sure they take before photos, measurements. So, then you say, Jen, Heather, who are 2 people you know who feel like crap that would love you forever if they knew how great you felt? Who are 2 people who feel like crap? Now again, if you're nicer, then don't say crap. But who are 2 people who feel like crap? Who are 2 people who feel like crap? Who so want to feel as amazing as you feel after only 11 days? Who needs this in their life, Jen? Heather, gotta pay this forward, girlfriend. You cannot keep this magic wand, this nutrition, to yourself. And I'm gonna say, Jen and Heather, I know you know people, so we're gonna do another 11-day challenge in about a week and a half. We're gonna do it the same exact way. Same products, same compressed eating. And whoever you get to join you in the next challenge, I'm gonna support them like I supported you. I'll send them the same support messages. I'll send the splashes and dashes that they can put in their shakes that add flavor and no calories. Who do you know that's been praying for a health solution every night, but they don't know Isagenix exists? Who are 4 or 5 people you know who would be so mad at you if they found out that you feel amazing after only 11 days in this stuff and you didn't tell them? Okay. So Jen says, my sister needs this and my best friend needs this. Heather says, my daughter needs this and my former colleague needs this. So after round 1, look at this. We have Heather and Jen doing the first round of the 11-day reset. Round 1 of the 11-day reset is over. They feel amazing. They're non-skilled legit. You can tell in their face they're less puffy. They lost some weight. They lost some inflammation. They each share with 2 people because those 2 people want to get in on the next 11-day reset. So now you just ranked advanced 2 consultants. Now the red family goes through the second round of 11-day reset. Don't you want to be on my Pictionary team? The next 11-day reset, the blue's going to do it with their red friends. Okay, so they're all doing it together. We're all going to hold each other accountable. We're all going to make it fun, share recipe ideas. Okay, and by the way, we're doing the same Facebook posts, the same graphics, the same all for the second time around. You know how that is. The blue people aren't going to care if they hear some same information for the second time. Who cares? Okay. Now, you know what's going to happen with the red team. The red team after this 11-day reset is going to be like, whoa, we feel amazing. We know 2 people who feel like crap. We know 2 people who feel like crap and eat. We know 2 people who feel like crap, who so need Isagenix, they just don't know it yet. And now each red person is going to help 2 people. So these purple people are going to start the third and final 11-day reset. And the blue and the red people can join them. Heck yeah. Do compressed eating again, for sure. But look what happened. By the time the third reset starts, Jen is now a manager. Heather is now a manager. They just earned a couple $100. More than that, they earned over 500. And who's loving Isogenics right now? The blue people, because they're feeling they got results and they earned over 500 bucks. And then the red people are also earning some money too. And you know what corporate says, when someone gets paid at least $1, the retention goes up drastically. So you do an 11-day, you do 11 days, then you take a break for about a week and a half because Jen and Heather need time to enroll their first 2 people. Then you start the next 11-day reset. Then you take a week and a half break so the red people can enroll their first 2 people. Meanwhile, the blue people, they can enroll more people for this third reset. Don't be like, nope, I can't share with anybody. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. All right, so let's take a break to go over some questions. We did not talk about what pack yet. Who are 2 people? Okay, good. Shut the front door. Amazeballs. You speak my language, my love language. Thank you. I'm just sharing what Chelsea Miller does, who lives in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I mean, I don't know if this is how she explained it because I wasn't on that call. We're in day 2, so awesome. Are you doing the product group? Special separate Facebook group? Just for this? Oh, Sybil answered that, sorry. And quick turnaround, like Davina said, 1.5 weeks in between. Yes, 1.5 weeks in between. All right, any questions about my fabulous piece of art here?
I don't have a question about that, Davina, but with the separate page that you're doing, you're keeping the blue, the red, and the purple team.
Yep.
All in that one page.
Yep, we are.
When you do it again, you do a new page, or do you bring?
We probably, we didn't decide. Did we, Sybil?
I think that we decided that we're going to just keep it. And again, you guys, we're in day 2 of our first round. So Davina, is it your plan eventually to like share your screen and show them our page and stuff?
Yeah, I tried to share my screen when I was talking, but I'm just saying it's disabled for me right now.
Because I can plug in.
I have it up. I have it up. Just click on the blue dots on my face and give me permission to share the screen, please.
I just made you a co-host.
Okay, thank you so much. So now let's talk about the products. So you have to, okay. Sometimes I wish things were not recorded. Hold on. Sometimes
I can pause.
You can pause the recording.
No, that's okay. Because if anybody watches the playback, they'll be like, what'd you say? They'll be bugging all of you, what'd you say? So the purpose for these 11-day resets, the main purpose is wealth creation, not the health solution. The main purpose is wealth creation and helping people get their products paid for and into the Eat for Free Club, increase retention. Of course, the health solution is wicked important. Hello, of course it is. The world needs Isogenics, okay? We're the art of well-being company. But for this, you're not doing this often, a few times a year, if that, and it's a big push to get your customers paid. Because when they get paid for the first time, holy wow. So that being said, you have to decide what pack you think your customers, your current customers, will feel most comfortable sharing with others, and what new customers are willing to spend. So yeah, you kind of have to prejudge a little bit, okay? For this, we decided to do the Everyday Shake Pack. I know, gasp, what? Everybody needs ionics right now. I know, but nobody likes the freaking taste of that stuff, and they complain the first week, right? They don't have time to complain the first week because it's only an 11-day challenge. So think about it. Think about what people are having for breakfast right now. Nothing. They're skipping breakfast. Boom, their metabolism slows down. Or drive-through, or a $5 coffee, Starbucks coffee, or Dunkin' Donuts coffee, or wherever, Tim Hortons, wherever you guys live. So fired up, I have to take my glasses off. So, or they're grabbing crap, or something quick, or a frozen Jimmy Dean sausage, egg and cheese sandwich, microwave 85 seconds, flat side down, okay? So if they just replace 2 meals a day with a shake, and they drink them during the 8-hour window, along with a healthy plated meal and 2 healthy snacks in between, you better darn well believe these people are going to see results. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready. Unmute yourself. What questions do you have about that? Rose, what do you mean? What about the other pillars? Can you unmute yourself, Rose, who has been smiling and laughing this whole Zoom? You're so cute. What do you mean? I don't understand your question.
So the 4 pillars, so the essentials, the cleanse, the ionics.
You can absolutely, whoever you do the reset with, you can absolutely sell them that if you want. We just wanted to help people make healthy a habit through compressed eating and 2 meal shakes a day. That's all we wanted them to do. That was our focus. We did not want them to spend money on all their pillars, because most people can get their BFF and their mother-in-law to spend $160, $170, but not $600. Okay. But it's up to you though. It's totally 100% up to you. Okay. It doesn't mean they're going to buy the everyday shake pack and never order Isogenics again. Now they're going to be feeling great. Now they're trusting you. Now they've bought into you. Now they've bought into Isogenics. Now whatever you tell them, they will look into and buy.
Davina, can I add something here?
Sure. Yeah, don't have, oh gosh, this is yours. Don't have permission.
Well, no, I just didn't want to interrupt. So a lot of you guys are concerned about protein pacing and a lot of other things, just kind of from what I can see with my blurry eyes here. I think that this is where it's really crucial that you get in your head and you flip the switch.
Yeah, this isn't protein pacing at all. This is compressed eating. Protein pacing is not for compressed eating. Protein pacing is another strategy that they can use. But this strategy for 11 days that we're doing is compressed eating.
Well, and notice that it's 11 days, but yet we are having them do 4 shake canisters because we need it to be 100 BV. So everything is very strategic, but the strategy is literally to join the Smart Shopper program, the Smart Saving program, the Eat for Free program. It is not about growing an empire. It is not about protein pacing. It is really not even about weight loss. So in your heads, this can really cause a lot of conflict. You know, good cop, bad cop. But wait, I thought it was all about weight loss and, you know, so many results and, you know, making sure that you're getting your ionics. And then we're just like, no, we want to get our people paid. So you have to make that decision in your head and in your heart that you really are all in, like all of the people that you collaborate with. We've got, I don't know how many we've done now together, Davina, but we've had every single one, we've had a different pack. And yeah, so I'd have to say we've tried it all. This was the first time that corporate really came out and said, hey, this is okay to do it just for rank advancing people. And that's what we're following for this particular recipe. And we did know that the #1 most searched hashtag is intermittent fasting. That's why we put it into our title. So everything is strategic, you guys, and we're willing to have you copy it, but we're probably not going to hit all the pillars. Protein pacing. You know, a lot of people right now in our group are talking about Cleanse for Life. Well, all the newbies don't even know what Cleanse for Life is because we didn't add it to this pack. They also don't.
I had 2 people reach out to me privately. I see people talking about this Cleanse for Life. Can you tell me more? Why, yes, I can, Butterbean. Sure can.
it creates a little bit more work. You have to coach a lot, and that's why we're not going to put them in 3 different pages, because you can refer them back to the coaching that you did like the first time. The other thing that's super, super important that we realized yesterday is these people don't speak the same lingo that we do. They don't speak social media. They don't speak Facebook page. They don't know units. They don't know messenger threads. So they just go in and they just like are looking for you, the person that enrolled them. So start really understanding the brain of a newbie with 4 shakes. They're just replacing 2 meals a day, adding 2 100-calorie snacks and a 500-calorie meal. That's what they know. They've been given binders, and we're in day 2. So we'll let you know how this works out. But really and truly, it's simplicity and it's strategy. So there is a method to our madness. So take it away, Davina. Sorry about that.
I have a question,
And
Sybil.
Isogenics does
Sabrina?
not do, go ahead, Sabrina.
I have a question too, just kind of piggybacking off what you guys were saying on that pack, is that from the 2.0 branding yesterday, they're doing the, what is it, art of well-being. So it's a full rounded, it's like getting us out of our previous brain focus of all the things you have to shove in your body. It's about like, what can we change right now that's going to make, and honestly, what I've been dealing with, and probably all of you, is that during this time that we're in right now, people can't fathom spending hundreds of dollars and doing multiple things. But if they can do one thing a couple times a day and have that, like what you guys are doing, it's amazing. And I've seen huge differences with my people that are enrolling. So I think it's like changing, like doing that whole flip the switch, like Sybil said, but then doing like art of well-being. Like, how can we get these people in here? Like, right? Is that how I'm?
Yeah,
processing that?
100%, Sabrina. So some of us are, they did a very long, I mean, this was available for all of you guys yesterday, isogenicslive.com. They talked about everything that Sabrina shared, and it's still there. You can go back and watch it. There's a 37-slide presentation. There's a branding checklist, and it's like we have to get out of the mentality that one pack fits all, that one size fits all. And right now, asking people to to have 2 meal shakes a day, that's huge. That's a huge change for people. Asking them not to eat until 10, 11, or 12 o'clock when they're up, that's a huge change for people. Asking people not to take trail mix and M&Ms to bed while they catch up on Netflix at 9 o'clock at night, that's a huge change for people. We're asking people to drink more water. That's a huge change. We're asking people to move their body every day, 10,000 steps a day if they can. That's a huge change. We're asking them to reduce or eliminate adult beverages and sugary drinks. That's a huge change. We are asking them to do so much goodness for their bodies, to really go all in for 11 days. They don't need, in my opinion, all this other isogenic stuff to feel results. They don't, man. Let's see what your body does with compressed eating and fueling your body with 2 whole blend shakes. My people don't even know they have birthday cake and chocolate mint. What kind would you like? You get to choose 2, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. They're only getting whole blend. It's a different way of thinking, man. It is so different than how we've all been doing things.
So Davina, this is how I started, because I was nursing, and it was halfway through Isagenic's career, but it was the beginning of so much. It was, Jill Bowman was brand new, and she brought me in within a few months.
Yeah.
I started with shakes. I wanted the cleanse because everyone else was cleansing, and I think I had Isa snacks and hydrate. And I think that's really truly about all that I had, because that's all we knew about.
That's all you could have. Yeah.
Huge results, both financially as well as health.
Think about you guys. What if each of you stopped Ionic, and I'm not saying this, stopped all the all, and just did 2 shakes a day for 11 days compressed eating, what results you would have? Holla. Let's get real right now. Right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So it might help some of us get back on track, okay?
So the whole blend, just because they have vitamins?
Less gut issues I'm finding with people in the whole blend versus the regular isoline.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's only $2 more. It's $3 a shake versus $3.14 a shake, $2 more a bag. No biggie. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so I can show you the graphic that I used, okay? And then I'll show you a guide that we are using for people. I've kept my name and off of everything so you guys can use it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Let me make sure I don't have anything open I don't want you to see. I'm just kidding. Okay. Oh, by the way, Isagenix Corporate, when they talk about the 16/8 compressed eating, they do not say 2 shakes, 2 meals, and 2 snacks. I'm telling you, there's no human being, in my opinion, that's able to do that. You feel like you're going to throw up because that is so many calories and so much food in 8 hours. If you go to isagenixhealth.net and search for fasting, there's an article that's Fasting 101. They just recommend 2 or 3 meals during that 8 hours. So just want to let you know. I could not do 2 shakes, a plated meal, and 2 snacks. I feel like I was going to throw up. So just wanted to let you know what isagenixhealth.net says. That's what I recommended to my people. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to share my screen so you can see the pack or the graphic for the 4 shakes. Ta-da! This is what it says. Real simple, real results. Your intro to compressed eating. Clean ingredients. No gluten, no soy, and nothing artificial. I sound like the PTA president from Bad Moms, Christina Aguilera. Anybody see that? Not Christina, Christine Applegate. Such a great movie. Clean ingredients. No gluten, no soy, and nothing artificial. Lose weight, increase energy, relieve bloating. So here's a picture of the 4 whole blend shakes. The Everyday Shake Pack Special with 56 meals. You gotta tell them 56 meals. Like 4 shakes, 100 for that. Oh, be quiet. It's 56 meals. Break that down. Nobody goes to the grocery store to shop for 56 meals at one time. If you did, it would cost you $1,000. I mean, for real. Sorry. Okay? Approximately $3 a meal. Now, oh, let me take off free shipping and handling because I'll do that later. Coincidentally, when we decided to do that, Isagenix announced free shipping on a $150 order. So we were like, oh, don't you love when what you already had in the works is aligned with a corporate special? We're like, wow! Okay, so if you want to use this graphic, I'll have to change it. Approximately $3 a meal. But then look at what we did. Here, this is for the Roses out there. It's like, but what about the other pillars? Here we go, Rose. Customer favorite add-ons. Support gut health, $17 for some Isoflush. Reduce stress. There's the Ionics. Burn fat detox, $32. Midday energy boost, $40. And we decided to do this, that if anybody bought 3 of the 4 customer faves, we would buy them a sleep spray. That sleep spray is $12.95. I don't know about you or how locked down you are, but East Coast, no one wants to go anywhere. Restaurants are 25% capacity and, you know, all. So I don't have a lot of deductions during this quarantine. And I need them badly, or I'm going to be screwed come tax time. So I did not mind paying. I paid the $12.95 for my team for sleep spray. I have Isagenix Prime. Okay, no, it's not called that, but that's what I call it. I have Isagenix Prime, I have free shipping, and you can just ship your little sleep sprays, okay? Deduct it on your taxes. Okay? All right. Now, how do you make this fun in the Facebook group? I'm going to throw out ideas lightning fast. I have them listed here. Oh, no, wait, let me show you the guide real quick. Here is the guide that I will give you. I try to make it 2.0 looking. I have the 16/8 compressed eating schedule, okay? It says during the 8-hour eating window, most people, again, one size does not fit all. Most people consume 2 Isagenix meal shakes and 1 healthy plated meal. If hungry, eat a 100-calorie snack or 2. Here's what they can drink, okay? Here are some tips on the right if they're hungry. Here's on the left Guide your eyes to the left side of the screen. While waiting for your Isogenics box, ask your friend to add you to the Facebook group, download the free IsoLife app, enter the 16-week Look at, I was a teacher. Look at my directions. Clicking on the 9 dots at the bottom of the screen. You have to tell people that. No one knows to click on those 9 dots. That's not intuitive. It's stupid. Sabrina, please pass that along. Thank you. All right. Share with 2, and this is all for you. So we're planting the seed on the first page of the guide that if they share with 2 people, they will get a product introduction bonus of $10 to $200 per order. It all depends what their friends buy. They get a $100 consultant bonus. They get a free product bundle and a $25 product coupon. We have some snacks. Y'all should know what this is from. That's from that cookbook that we got ages ago, okay? Then we give them some meals from that cookbook. And then for those that want to move their body, we give them some at-home workouts that they can modify to match their fitness level. And look at this. If you're, this is so mean. If you're not this mean, then don't put this sentence in. If you're unsure of what an exercise is, Google it. I'm not teaching you how to do it. I'm not Sybil, all right? And then I have a little motivational quote. It's not about perfect, it's about effort. And when you bring that effort every single day, that's where transformation happens. And then we told people about the next level amped pack. So if they want to kick up their next 11-day reset with their friends, they don't need to buy shakes, people. We got them the everyday shake pack, okay? They can do all 3 11-day resets if they want with their initial everyday shake pack, okay? So they don't think we're trying to get them to spend money, but we are, because look, we tell them, hey, you want to up your game a little bit, try this next level amped pack, and then we just have in here what each product does, okay? Any questions? Before I talk about how to make this fun. Yes, I know, I have like 5 minutes left. Yes, Sabrina.
You guys are freaking rock stars. Seriously.
Well,
That's
thank
all.
you.
He's not
That
even done
question
yet.
just, holy crap.
This is not just Davina. This is all of us who came together at the start of this year and we said, we want to pivot. We want to do things differently. And we just decided to do it. We did it without getting permission from anyone but our hearts.
Yeah,
And so this is collaborative. This isn't all Davina and Syb. This is other leaders pulling our strengths together and just doing it.
So Davina, because we are on a limited time schedule, you know, my biggest thing is these engagement posts, and of course the thing that we're doing Wednesday nights.
Yes, so let me get to my notes. It's amazing how messy my desk gets and like just sitting here. Okay, so here's how to make it fun with engagement posts to get people to comment. All right.
And go to the page every day.
And go to the Facebook page every day. You guys can get this stuff as soon as I have another Zoom after this, but as soon as I can, I'll give the links to Sybil and she can disperse it to you however she normally gets you stuff. Screen. Okay, so let's go back to Canva. And we're going to do engagement posts on how to make things fun. Hold on, home.
I may have those with the actual, like, I think you made the initial graphic, then I had to add stuff.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. So, of course, the before post to get them to post their before measurements, weight, and their pictures. You know, your jail pictures, front, like you're arrested, front, back, side, face, okay, all that stuff, okay? And then here's some engagement posts. You can do a recipe post. Comment with your favorite plated meal recipe below.
Davina, I've just pulled up the actual page. Do you want me to share my screen?
I don't think we have time because I want to tell them about tomorrow night.
Okay.
You can give them the graphics. I don't care. I mean, none of us are like protective of that stuff. Well, sharing is caring. You can give them the graphics. So we have that one. We have We have one
Monday
for,
Fun Day.
yeah, we have Monday Fun Day. What was that? I forget. That was yesterday.
The shake selfie.
Oh, yes, they had to take a selfie. Monday Fun Day. The happy day one. Please take a selfie with your shake.
Tuesday, Tasty Tuesday.
Tasty Tuesday, which was post a plated meal. You have to say plated meal, or, you know, otherwise they're going to be posting shake recipes. Plated meal. What's tomorrow? Oh, Thursday. Oh, I have it queued up. Hold on. Hold on. Turn up your speakers, everybody. You probably turned me down because I was loud.
Or
Turn them
turn
up
it
again.
down.
Hold on.
Be prepared. We're calling it Thursday
by
Thunder.
Imagine Dragons on Amazon Music.
Just a young girl with a quick fuse.
Can you hear it?
I was uptight.
Yep.
Can you hear it?
And loose.
It's Thunder by Imagine Dragons
Now they just
on Thursday. We're posting a video. Anytime you hear the word thunder, you do a square.
was lightning before the thunder.
Okay? Every time you hear the word thunder, you do a squat. Alexa, power off. Oh my God, I can't breathe.
It's 146 thunders, you guys. And we've suggested that they could grab a different song if there's another song that says thunder, but it's Thunder Thursday. And then we also have something on Saturday where they're going to post their favorite 100 calorie snack. So we've got them kind of spread out through the week, but the whole goal is to get them back into the page and being resourceful and take a peek at what everybody has loaded in.
And Stephanie, to answer your question, you don't need a permission to play that on Facebook. Just go to YouTube, type in Thunder, Imagine Dragons, and post the YouTube link.
Oh, a YouTube link, not direct music. Got it.
So
you're doing this in its own group. So how do you get them back to the bigger page if you're putting them back into a bigger page?
What do you mean, how, Nicole? Be more specific.
Huh?
She says be more specific. Most of them are already in our prospecting pages. And so this is just, you know, for the 11 days and then they can continue on. The page doesn't ever go away. But I think it's just really focused on compressed eating rather than all of the transformations and all the other stuff in our prospecting pages. But I think they're mostly already in those is what I think.
Yeah, mine aren't yet. I'm putting them in after the 11 days. I just want them focused in this group. I lie. 2 are, the other 4 are not.
Yeah, most of mine have been watching, or they're actually returning to Isogenics after, 3 years off or something, because I reached out through Penny and found them again.
How many
So
people?
somebody asked if there was something for Wednesday night, not an engagement post, but guess what we're doing tomorrow night? We're doing a healthy happy hour.
On Zoom.
On Zoom, we're doing a healthy happy hour, and we're going to ask them to bring their favorite beverage with them. It'll be an isogenic shake, a glass of wine, water, beer, whatevs, and we're doing a happy hour. And I had someone, bless her heart, she's like, how long is it? Baby doll, it's called happy hour. It's not called happy 30 minutes. Happy
because just
hour.
like you guys have had
Bless
all
her
the
heart.
questions, they're going to have questions too, because again, this is not their lingo. They don't, they're not lifers just yet. They're newbies. And so it's really nice to have this platform, and all 6 of us leaders are going to come on the Zoom and be able to answer questions and just talk, for an hour. They get to know us a little bit more. We realize how important that is with those connections and those relationships. And then again, it's about retention. They don't want to leave this little safe group. They want to party with us. And so it really does create retention, but they also want to bring their mom and their best friends now because they want to be part of this girl gang. It's really about community, and I think it's going to work.
We're not doing prizes throughout. You absolutely can if you want. But we all chipped in a couple bucks. The leaders that we're all working with, we all chipped in like 75 for the 3 challenges. So it's $25 each leader each time for a total of $75. Again, another tax deduction. And the First place winner is getting the top transformation is getting $100, and second place is getting 50. Something little, something, you know, small, but something to keep themselves in the game. It's only for 11 days. Again, we could come back and Zoom another tribe time and be like, wah, wah, wah. It didn't work. But right, but we've been doing the same thing year after year after year after year after year. And for some people, it's not working, man. It's not working. The world has changed. Social media has changed. Isogenics has changed. We only had Ultimate Value Premium Basic Pack. Now we have smaller packs. Now we can meet people where they're at. Help make healthy a habit again.
And Davina, you're going to make a tile for the Zoom.
Yeah, me saying that out loud, I was like, oh crap, I forgot to do that. It's tomorrow night.
So they'll have to, you know, they'll have to go to the page to get the Zoom link. And I'm running a messenger thread also. Chelsea Miller doesn't do a page. She just runs a messenger thread. So I'm going to do both to see if there's more engagement in one or the other. But I've also had other teammates who maybe didn't enroll anybody for this one, go into my messenger thread, be a fly on the wall so that they can see how I coach people daily, maybe differently than they would. And I'm still pretty much spoon feeding them everything, but they're in day 2 of something that they don't even understand yet. I mean, like, what, before you were with Isogenics, did you even go to Messenger or look at your Facebook events or go to pages that were crazy and had people doing squats? Like, you know, you kind of have to get in the space of where they are in their heads. So I'm doing both, a messenger thread and then the messenger thread's going to be awesome because I can go back, you know, in 6 months when we do another one and re-invite them just by putting one post on that messenger thread. Hey, we're doing another one. You know, would you like to join us? And I mean, that kind of stuff just isn't a problem to have duplicated.
Sybil, are you doing your messenger thread with the 200 people or the people that you have brought in?
Just from me down.
Okay.
I know that the Miller girl does groups of 10 is what she said on the call. She has 10 small groups that she's working, like, so it's not overwhelming and they open up. So, but you're just doing your people, Sybil?
Yep. And she
Each
does
leader is doing their own people.
And she does a lot on Instagram too. So, you know, that's
I'm old. I'm not even on Instagram. I don't want another way for somebody to get in touch with me. Facebook's fine.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying never. I'm not saying never. Nicole gave me a good spanking the other day with why I need to be on Insta. So I don't know. I might be changing my mind.
I've been tagging you and stuff, so you should be on it. So that's pretty much the hour. And I always have a call that I've got to get to right away. I think Davina does too. But we'll be leaving all of the graphics and all of the guide and everything in our Tribe Timers Facebook page. And then I can also, you know, do some screenshots or something of the actual page so you can kind of see the cover photo and kind of how we're doing it. But it's pretty basic. And, you know, the best thing about this is that it's pretty easy if you link arms. Like I could not take this on. I don't have graphic, you know.
Yeah. And Sybil, I want to leave it with this before I have to go. Guys, you have all the answers because we just gave them to you. We didn't have anything. We legit made this up as we went. We really did. We had to create everything because corporate likes to train and not give you anything to implement. I'm sorry, but it's true.
And then we pivoted when Chelsea Miller came on.
So I see you guys have a lot of questions. We may not have all the answers. We've never done this. This is day 2. We are legit making stuff up as we go. But we decided we don't need all the answers. We have passion, we have excitement, we have enthusiasm, and we want to help others feel amazing, so we're just going to do it. All right, put in the chat how you're feeling now. One word, how you feeling? And then we got to go. How you feeling, guys? Awesome. All right, thank you all, and thank you, Sybil and Steph and everybody for trusting me with your tribe time. That I feel wicked special. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great. It was so refreshing. We love you. And the last time we had you, you brought something wild and amazing everybody loved and implemented. So thank you so much for being willing to share again, Davina. We love it.
You're welcome. And just so you all know, Sybil could have done this too. Just so if you question, totally ask, she could have led this entire Zoom because we're doing this together. All right. Bye, guys. Love you.
But we love you. Thank you again. Bye, you guys.
Thank you.